An East Ruimveldt man was fatally stabbed during an altercation on Wednesday afternoon. The dead man has been identified as 52-year-old Sean George, who lived in East Ruimveldt. The incident occurred on Wednesday afternoon at approximately 17 hours in front of this house in Vincentian Square, East Ruimveldt. According to a statement from the police, the suspect, riding a motorcycle, shouted at George that he was an anti-man. Further, according to the statement, they saw George responding that the suspect should come and tell him that to his face. The suspect, who had stopped the motorcycle by that time, disembarked and approached George, and the two got involved in a physical fight. While fighting, both men ended up in a drain, and the suspect, who was armed with a knife, drew it from the waist of his pants and stabbed George 4 times, once to his left forearm and thrice to his left side abdomen. On the scene today, his cousin Sherwin George was at a loss for words over the senseless killing.
Deeply saddened. We all going through a turbulent time right now, and losing Sean is a very big loss to our family. Yes, he was expected to go back to the United States soon, and this is what happened now on today, you know. And our family is deeply in saddened in mercy right now. Justice, that's the most important thing right now. I mean, our cousin, our family is gone, but all we need is to get the police forward to give us justice, to bring the person who do this heinous act to my cousin to justice. That's all we're looking for right now.
An eyewitness recounted the entire ordeal.
He came and he was sitting because he was telling me that he going back overseas and stuff, and he sit down offering everybody thing to drink. Everybody said normally everybody's collect. Everybody said no, man, is all right. And then same time the guy passed like about 20 feet away, nowhere close to my shop, and the guy tell him something, but I wasn't really listening to them. But then they carry on the conversation and wherever, and they carry on the conversation up the road to another car now. And this when they started with a scuffle, and this is what happened. So it was nowhere by my shop or anything, and I started hollering for everybody, and everybody started coming out. Honestly, when I left and go for my car and come, he was just lying there. I didn't really get to see because we just hurrying to get him to the hospital. But then my brother come with his car and pick him up, and at the same time the police come and put him in the vehicle and they rush him to the hospital. And then like an hour after, the caller said that he died.
After George had collapsed, the 34-year-old suspect came out of the drain, got onto his motorcycle and escaped from the scene. George was picked up by public-spirited citizens and rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where he succumbed while being treated for his injuries. The murder weapon was recovered by ranks as they processed the scene. A post-mortem examination is expected to be performed on the body.